the reason I was able to get such big shows, and I'll probably put them on the screen when I put this on YouTube. When I performed at the Soundbar, I got to perform around 458 Keys for his birthday bash. I think Danny Towers' show at the Soundbar. We got the open for him. We were able to perform at the Tankhead show. That's X's bodyguard. I think he's in jail. Free him, for real. Um, and just looking back to like now, of course, it didn't seem really big back then because none of those guys were anything to what they are now. But being able to get opportunities like that and just seeing to where we came from, it really came from me doing open mics. Because there was this one open mic that I had, right? There's an open mic that we had, and it went well. And I met somebody named Mango Beats. Mango Beats was this low key DJ,
Good morning,
lovable
motherfuckers.
dude, very genuine,
Try to get
believed
up,
in
get
his
to this bag, get
people,
to this money.
and yeah, he just invited me, Broly, and somebody else to a show. And it was a really cool venue. It was like, oh shit, I've been doing all these open mics. I'm finally gonna do a show, so we're getting hype, getting drip, going crazy. I'm really hype. I'm like, yo, this is gonna be my first show on a stage, and I'm finna go crazy. And when we were supposed to perform at this venue, Mango hit us all up, and Mango was like, damn, the venue that they had booked couldn't go down, blah blah blah, but the show's gonna go on. And when I tell you, when I tell you, he said we're going to a farm to perform. My first official show, I shit you not, other than the open mic, we performed at a farm. When I tell you we rode into this farm, it felt like we was gonna die. When I tell you the roads were dark, barely any lights, it looked like some Jason movie, I swear to God. And even when we got to the location, shit looked sketchy than a motherfucker. Motherfuckers in masks, weird ass masks, big noses. But the thing about it is, even though I invited so many of my friends, and it was so hard to stomach have them go to this farm, we still enjoyed our time. We had fun. We were all kumbaya and we jumping, we getting lit. We just in a circle. We all kind of scared as fuck. I promise you, because it's just grass, just those cornfields everywhere. But we just took hold of the situation, and that's another thing about being an artist. You have to be really like hungry for it. So we didn't care who we performed in front of, and we just kept it going. But then at the end of the show, we were all getting ready to leave. Mango, he chopped it up with us. He was like, "Yo, bro, Joe, I'm sorry about this, Broly. I'm sorry about this, bro. We wasn't even supposed to perform here. I got you guys the next show. I'm gonna invite you guys. I'm gonna give you guys opportunity." And then off that one interaction there, when he gave us that opportunity, we didn't know how big of an opportunity or a transition to how serious we were going to take ourselves was going to actually be. Because when he invited us to the sound bar, and that's the actual first huge venue that we got. And we just kept getting invited there. We just kept getting invited to Orlando. We got invited to 360 69 Lounge, and when we had that show, we put our best foot forward. People really loved us. People kept inviting us, and it doesn't happen that perfect. Everybody has their own story. Maybe a boy that's setting up events. There's so many different types of events now than when I was first starting. But shit can happen just like that. So I say to anybody who's trying to grind or do shows, really put themselves out there, genuinely look at every opportunity that's in your city, whether it be Everbright, just searching shows. Shit, you got AI, ask AI what shows are happening, and just utilize those opportunities. Those opportunities, small opportunities, could turn to big ones, could turn to medium ones, and you could get invited to this, to that, to that, to this. So that's just like my first and foremost just thing to tell any artist that feels like he's getting discouraged. Maybe he's doing too many open mics. Maybe you never had a show. And when you do those shows, have something that you want to get out of it. Not saying you're going to use people or anything like that, but make sure that you have a mission that you want to get out for yourself. Maybe the goal is to have two people actually like your music. Maybe you want two new fans. Go talk to two new people. Maybe you need three new connects. I need three followers. How do you get three followers? You chop it up with three people. Um, so yeah, just have that type of like mission. It doesn't have to always be to have the craziest show, because you're not gonna always have the craziest show. It's not gonna always be the craziest crowd. But one person that you could prove inside that crowd yourself, and maybe that one fan that really likes your music, and that's all that really matters, honestly. So yeah, man, that's just my little advice to anybody grinding out there. Believe in yourself. If you know that you're the one, show them why you're the one, and just bring it together.